As of Pride Month, you can see my next guest, Ayesha Harris, as one of the stars in the new Netflix LGBTQ plus drama series Glamorous. She plays Britt, a graphic designer who gets involved with her longtime work crush, sparking a relationship that gets serious in more ways than one.
Get it.
Glamorous, the new Netflix drama series, tells the story of Marc Lamont Hill, a gender non-conforming queer person played by actor and singer Miss Benny, who finds themselves laying in a rut until they land a dream job with makeup mogul Madeline Addison, played by Kim Cattrall, beginning a humorous journey of self-discovery amid work chaos and romantic challenges. Glamorous debuts on Netflix tonight. And joining me now is Ayesha Harris. You may have seen her on such hit shows as This Is Us, Abbott Elementary, Good Girls, The L Word, Generation Q, and so many other things. Happy Pride. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
Man, I'm happy to have you. Talk to me about Glamorous and your character, Britt.
Britt, oh my goodness, she's a sweetie. Quintessential lesbian, U-Haul lesbian. Always looking for love and ready for action. But she's really great. She's really sweet. She's like a little bulldog for the people that she loves. So she's very relatable, and I just love playing her. She was a really easy character to jump into.
How would you characterize Britt in relation to you? Because, you know, particularly when I watch romantic dramas, when I watch romantic comedies, whenever I watch people navigate relationships on screen, I'm always wondering how much of themselves is in that character, how much of them is sprinkled into what's happening on screen.
Well, I've been known to be a U-Haul.
You got the U-Haul truck. You got I'm about to say you got the U-Haul frequent flyer pass.
Look, I'm like, baby, what size you wear? What her and her roles. So I could relate, but I could really relate to Britt's vulnerability. I consider vulnerability a superpower. So yeah, just how open she is about what she wants and what she likes and doesn't like. I can really relate to that as far as like a relationship setting. But all the other stuff, I'm like, girl, get it together. She's very emotional.
Is it important to you? Let me ask. Now I know the answer to that. Let me ask a better question. Why is it important to you to play roles like this? Because there's no way it's not important to you. But tell me how it resonates with you.
It's important because there's so many iterations of the quote unquote gay Black woman, right? And I feel like more visibility of different angles and how we play each other. Like, I feel like that's very important. You know, I feel sometimes we get a linear idea of how things are portrayed, how people think we should be. And I like Britt because she's tough, but she's sensitive. She's strong, but you know what I mean? Kind of like weak at times, you know? And I think as a queer woman, that's important to show those aspects. Like, I'm not trying to be anything but who I am, and I find there's some beauty in that to create your own atmosphere, and a lot of people need to see that. You know, I consider myself a masculine-centered woman, but you know, I like a good face beat. I like some earrings. You know, it's like you don't categorize us. You know, we out here.
That type of complexity is beautiful and necessary. I remember growing up, like, there were no lesbians on TV. I remember watching the Women of Brooklyn,
absolutely not.
You know, and that was like the only thing I had seen. And I didn't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Now there's like a. Do you remember Women of Brewster Place?
You said Women of Brewster Place, because let me tell you, that was. Remember, she looked at the window. You got that laying together over there in that apartment.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, I was like, I want to go to that apartment. That looked like where the action's at. But yeah, no.
Right.
Looked like the fun spot.
Right.
I'm over here struggling with rats and electrical problems. So
right. They doing it right over there, right? The shower. We know the shower work, right? No, but like now there's so many there's so many things going on. We have so many relationships, so many representations. Do you feel like you're in the LGBTQ plus community is in a better place in terms of representation right now? Or, because sometimes you can have a lot of representation and still not be good. So how do you feel about the state of things?
I think we're getting there. I think the representation has definitely had a boost over the few years. I still think there are some like little unsaid queer gay guidelines, like we don't want you to be too gay, we don't want you to be too this. So I think once we keep working at that, then I think people will get more comfortable or not, I don't know. It's just, we've been here the whole time. So for these new introductions, like gay people are new, it's just the camera's on now. We've been here.
I like how you said that. Let me ask you about what's next for you, because you done everything. You were an actress before that. You ran a barbershop in West Hollywood with the best women barbers everywhere. I mean, like you've had like a million lives. What's next for you?
Oh yeah, I think I'm Jamaican. Am I Jamaican? I don't know. Am I Yeah, no, I'm a firm believer in like recreate yourself, do the things that you love, turns into the things that you like at times, and that you don't have to be just one thing, I've always kept acting really close. And then after COVID, after just so many things in life, I just realized, it's time for another switch, another pivot. And I wish people would realize more that, it's not easy, but if you decide to do a thing, you can do the thing. You don't have to stay in a job for 30 years, 40 years. I think those types of, that type of framework is hopefully dying out because, I still want to go to culinary school. I love cooking. So, we out here.
Oh my Lord. Yeah. I see how you end up with the U-Haul truck. You cook, you act,
Come on, you already know.
hair, you get money. I already know how this end up. You ain't even got to tell me. Look. Ayesha, it's so good to see you. I'm so grateful for everything you do. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to watch this season of Glamorous. Everybody, make sure you check it out.